Next on Valley News Live at 10, Rallying Together. A community is coming together to help a single mother during the holidays. Plus, as Thanksgiving weekend is winding down and people heading home, health experts are worried about a possible spike in cases. And one family is looking to help out Santa during the pandemic. Valley News Live at 10 starts right now.
Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 10.
Many people are returning home this weekend after the Thanksgiving holiday. All that travel as health experts worried that an even bigger COVID-19 surge is on the way. This comes as the final days of November are seeing record highs in the worsening coronavirus pandemic. Britt Conway has the latest.
COVID-19 hospitalizations reaching record highs Thanksgiving week, surpassing previous surges and showing no signs of slowing down. And experts fear it could get much worse.
I think many people who traveled did get together with loved ones indoors who are not part of their immediate family. In which case, because there is such high level of coronavirus all over the country, essentially the entire America is a hotspot. You don't want to be seeding coronavirus infection in the community that you're traveling to.
On Friday, the U.S. marked the 25th day in a row with more than 100,000 new daily coronavirus cases. The country's death toll now stands at more than 265,000. And according to an ensemble forecast published by the CDC this week, between 29,000 and 56,000 more people could die over the next 3 weeks.
We are in a month where healthcare workers have been getting COVID at alarming rates. Mayo Clinic alone reported 900 of its healthcare workers got COVID-19 over a 2-week period.
Meanwhile, a CDC advisory committee will vote Tuesday on recommendations for the very first group to get a COVID-19 vaccine once one gets emergency use authorization by the FDA. And that's expected to happen sometime next month. As experts recommend you take precautions if you traveled for Thanksgiving.
I would recommend for everyone to quarantine for at least 7 days and then get a test.
And the true number of coronavirus cases in the U.S. may be much higher than what has been reported. That's according to a new study written by scientists at the CDC. The researchers made a model showing that by the end of September, about 52.9 million people have gotten COVID-19. That means the infections were about 8 times higher than the confirmed cases the CDC reported at the time, which was 6.9 million. The authors wrote that most of the unreported cases were either asymptomatic or mild infections and required no medical care or testing. And the FAA is supporting the first mass air shipment of a COVID-19 vaccine. The FAA established a COVID-19 air transport team in October to ensure safe and efficient transportation of vaccines. It says several vaccines needed to be transported with dry ice and was working with manufacturers, air carriers, and airports to provide guidance on regulations to safely move large quantities of the substance in air cargo. In North Dakota, Department of Commerce is now accepting hospitality economic resiliency grant applications. Due to the continuing need of assistance, Commerce created the HERG to focus on reimbursing hospitality businesses that were directly impacted by COVID-19. This includes all restaurants, bars, breweries, cafes, and similar on-site dining places. Applicants may receive up to $25,000 and businesses with multiple locations may receive up to $75,000. A max of $25,000 will be allowed per location. The funds must be used for reimbursing eligible businesses for operation costs like payroll, rent, personal protective equipment, and other expenses that comply with federal guidelines. In North Dakota's 13 state parks have hit record camping numbers during the coronavirus pandemic. The state's Parks and Recreation Department reported a 35% increase in campsite nights from May 1st to October 31st compared to the same period in 2019. Camping saw a boom in September and October. Camping was up 173% in September. It was up 339% in October. Annual park pass sales were up 18% this year from 2019. And a man is behind bars tonight after leading police on a chase in Grand Forks. It happened earlier today around 4 p.m. near 1st Avenue and North 15th Street. Police were trying to stop a Ford Focus for a traffic violation until the car sped away from the officer. The car was going 40 to 50 miles per hour through residential streets. The driver, 29-year-old Clint Posey of Grand Forks, got out of the vehicle, fleeing north through backyards. He was arrested for fleeing a motor vehicle, reckless endangerment, resisting arrest, and other charges. And a West Fargo family has decided this year was lacking the magic that comes with Christmas. So to fix that, they put up a mailbox for letters to Santa. Every letter dropped will get a mailed letter back from Santa in the North Pole. The family says every letter will be personalized with details only Santa can know.
We have foster kids, and so normally I would do something really special for them and make it like super magical. But this year I was like, well, I knew they would write letters, so I was like, this would be something more magical if they could get something back.
If you want to get involved, Cordy Portlock says you can message her on Facebook. And a single mother of 3 battling breast cancer is getting some extra help this holiday season. Devin Fry brings us the story of the community coming together to help a local woman get through these challenging times.
The community is once again rallying around one of their own. An online fundraiser for Gina Buchanan has raised over $6,000 in just 3 days. Gina, who lost who she called her soulmate Lance in a car accident years ago, is now battling breast cancer, all while trying to raise her 3 children on her own. After her surgeries and cancer treatments left her unable to work, her friends decided to put this online fundraiser on to help get her through this holiday season. Gina said that the response to this campaign has been overwhelming.
When the girls brought this up to do, I was like kind of hesitant in doing it because I'm kind of more of like stay in my bubble kind of a person. I was just in shock.
The fundraiser was organized by a group of Gina's friends who said that they originally tried to win Gina free rent for the year 2021, but were unsuccessful there. They then took matters into their own hands.
We got such a good response from my nomination video, and I just felt that we needed to do something else for her because she's so deserving of every little bit of it.
Supporters have responded in a big way. The fundraising effort has already raised over $6,000 and was just posted the day before Thanksgiving.
It's absolutely amazing to see that there's so many good people who still want to help people out, especially, during this time. It's a tough time for everybody, and there's still so many people that are wanting to reach out and help everybody else.
I was just taken back big time that it had gotten that far in such a short amount of time.
Gina wants this to be a lesson to anyone going through a hard time to not be afraid to ask for help.
And I have a 10-year-old daughter, and I don't want her to think that, you have to go through this alone. I want these younger people to understand that we are here. We're going to help you no matter if you're a stranger or not. People are going through this.
Reporting from Fargo, Devin Fry, Valley News Live.
For more on the fundraising efforts, just visit our website, valleynewslive.com. And we want to remind you, as you're doing your holiday shopping this weekend, that Valley News Live is teaming up again with the Great Plains Food Bank for a virtual food drive. From food to personal hygiene products and diapers, there are a number of items you can purchase and donate right from your phone. Every $50 donation provides 150 meals to those who need it most. To find out more, download our free VNL News app, look for the virtual food drive, and click to donate. And it was a nice day today, but when will the wintry weather come? Summer is in. To give us a full look at your forecast after the break.